Hey, what's going on, guys? Jordan over here at the Movie Den. So I want to go ahead and do a review for you guys. We're gonna kind of do a little more than a review. We're gonna do I guess an unboxing. I've already opened it, obviously, and watched it, but I'm gonna show you all the contents. We're gonna talk about the movie a little bit, give you my opinion on it, and what I recommend this for you guys. But of course, we are talking about today the umbrella release of Intruder from 1989. Of course, if you guys enjoy these kind of movies where I break down and review some of these movies, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and of course, hit that bell notification. Let's get started. All right, guys, so as I talked about in the intro, today we are talking about 1989's Intruder, directed by Scott Spiegel. Right off the bat, I really enjoyed this movie. This actually got recommended to me by one of my subscribers. You've seen his stuff. He sent me some subscriber mail on the channel before. Brandon, he talked about this movie, and I knew this came out, but I didn't really know much about it. So I believe I found it on. It was either TUBI or it was Shudder. I'll link whichever one it is down below if you guys want to check it out before, if you want to pick it up. But anyways, I watched it on there, watched some of it, and immediately ordered it. I thought it was a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed from what I saw. Came in, opened it, watched it. I loved it. So thank you, Brandon, for recommending this to me. Now, as stated, this did come out in 1989 by Scott Spiegel. So the movie follows a group of teenagers that work at this local market or grocery store called Walnut Lake Market. All right. And one night they're working, they're getting ready to close, and they find out there's two owners and they're best friends. Well, they round all the kids together and say, hey, look, we're selling the store. So unfortunately, you guys are all going to be losing your jobs. On top of that, you guys got to stay overnight and stay late because we got to mark down everything to prep for the store closing. So that's kind of how you get all these teenagers into this supermarket overnight. Throughout the night, some of the teenagers and stuff go missing. You start to find out that there is a killer inside of the supermarket, and you don't know who it is. There are some, you do kind of suspect it in the movie of who it is, but that's pretty much the premise of the movie. Now, in this movie, it does have some names you guys will probably recognize. It's got Renee Estevez. She, of course, is the sister of Emilio Estevez. You know him from like the Mighty Ducks, Young Guns, and of course, Charlie Sheen. And she's actually the main character in Sleepaway Camp 2. If you guys have seen Sleepaway Camp 2, that's where you guys would recognize her. And in this movie, she plays pretty much the best friend of the main character. Of course, the big names in this movie is the Raimi brothers, right? And interestingly enough, so this came out in 1989. Now, 2 years prior, 1987, you obviously had The Evil Dead, directed by Sam Raimi. Well, Scott Spiegel, the director of this movie, he co-wrote The Evil Dead 2 with Sam Raimi. So that's kind of the tie-in with this. It has some tie-ins with The Evil Dead. Also playing one of the store owners is actor Dan Hicks, and he is also in Evil Dead 2. Now, the really big surprise I didn't know was in this movie was Bruce Campbell actually makes a cameo with Lawrence Bender, the producer of this movie. They both play police officers. Near the end of the movie, you do see them. So this does have a lot of connections. Obviously, with Sam Raimi, The Evil Dead, they're all kind of intertwined with this movie, all good friends and everything like that. So that pretty much is Intruder. Like I said, you follow this killer inside of a supermarket overnight. And it's very gory. It's lots of fun, very cheesy, campy. It's, your B-rate movie, but it's such a good fun movie. I had such a good time watching this movie. A lot of memorable one-liners in this movie too. One line, I just love this store. Hope that didn't give away anything to you guys if you guys haven't seen it, but once you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. So that's kind of the quick overview, the 1,000 foot view of this movie. So this is the release that just came out not too long ago from Umbrella Entertainment. You do get a Blu-ray with this. So there is the front right there. Okay. If you got the side, Intruder, and then on the back it says, thank you for stocking with us. Now in this, Umbrella put a lot of things in this, a lot of new stuff. I have a list right here just so I don't miss anything. You've got a new audio commentary with Scott Spiegel. He came back for this. New video essay by critic Kat Ellinger. You've got a new Intruder trailer. edited by Scott Spiegel. So he came back and edited a new trailer for this. So you do have a couple of short films that is included with this on top of the movie, and a few other things like outtakes, extended sequences. There's a couple audio commentaries, but as far as new stuff, that's pretty much what you're getting with this. Now, there is a unrated cut. I don't believe this has this. This has already been a little bit since I've seen this. If I remember correctly, it's just the rated R, just the standard theatrical cut. You aren't getting the unrated cut in this, unfortunately. If I'm wrong, you can let me know down in the comments, or I'll make a correction down there as well. But let's go ahead and open this up. We'll talk about everything that comes in this, and then I'll let you know what I think about the movie and see if I think you guys should get it. So we already showed you the box, so let's go ahead and take all the contents out. So there it is right there. So we'll go ahead and talk about the movie itself. One of the things I love that Umbrella does is not all of them, but a lot of them, not only do you get the case, but you get a slip cover over it as well. I just think has that little extra sauce, extra premium packaging, in my opinion. You know, Umbrella, they just throw the case in there, but I really like the sleeve. I know some people think it might be a little overkill, but I really enjoy it. But anyways, there is the front, says Scott Spiegel's Intruder. He's slashing more than just prices. And then on the back, you have a Walnut Lake Market half off best meat in town. Kind of like, looks like a little coupon. Let's go ahead and take the slip cover off. And there is your artwork on the case. Now, as you know, with Umbrella releases, there is technically a reversible artwork, but the reverse just has the Australian rating. So I prefer the cleaner look. But let's go ahead. So you've got a poster. We'll take that out. And there is the disc artwork right there for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at this poster. So it's a double-sided poster. On the front, you obviously have the artwork that you're getting with the rigid slip box right here. And then the back is going to be your original artwork that actually comes on the case right there. So those are your two sides. Those are your two different artworks that you get with this. So I just saw this on the slipcover. It says from the creators of Pulp Fiction and the Evil Dead 2, which we did talk about Evil Dead 2 in there. All right, next, let's go ahead and talk about this. So you're getting a copy of this issue from 1989 from Gore Zone right there. So this was a magazine, kind of a sister magazine of Fangoria. It didn't last that long. I think it was only like 27 issues. But you do have this, and it has a special article in here about the movie Intruder. And like I said, it's a complete, exact replica from that issue of Gore Zone. So let's go ahead and open that up, and you can guys take a peek in there. And I think that's just I think this is really cool. This is similar to kind of what you got in the Caligula set. Now that one's a little different. It's got a different type of magazine for you, but it's pretty cool that they are recreating some of the magazines for you to check out in there. And the last thing you are getting with this is, of course, you get your booklet. Most collector's editions like this usually come with a little booklet. So there is the front. There's the back. And inside of this is your normal essays, different behind-the-scenes shots, talks about some of the kills, shows the different posters that was made for this movie. So we'll go ahead and flip through that, and you guys can take a look at that. And there is that for you. Now I got to say, I am absolutely, I'm so happy with this release, and I'm so happy I picked this up. If you're a fan of slashers or anything like that, you're going to want this movie. You're going to love this movie. You know, again, it is on streaming. I can't remember if it was Shudder or Tubi, but if you do want to try it out before you pick it up, that is an option for you. But I really think you will like this movie. It's just got a lot of interesting facts, and the people that worked on the movie are all very involved. It's a lower budget movie, so you got a lot of like the Raimi brothers. You have Sam Raimi, who is friends with Scott Spiegel, who they co-wrote Evil Dead 2. Well, Sam Raimi's in this because, they're friends with each other. You've got the Bruce Campbell cameo, the Lawrence Bender cameo. You've got You've got Renee Estevez playing in this movie, which remember she was from Sleepaway Camp 2. So you just got, this is just chock full of a lot of just fun, just a lot of fun stuff in this movie. A lot of people involved, and I really, really encourage anyone who hasn't seen this and is a fan of really Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, the Evil Dead franchise. Check this out. You guys, I think you guys will really like it. It's a fun movie. Some of the acting isn't the best out there. I'm not saying it's Oscar worthy by any means, but like I said, I keep repeating this, but it's just a fun, campy, cheesy movie that I'm really glad Umbrella put this out. They really pulled out all the stops. They did a really good job. They put a lot into this, and I can't thank Umbrella enough for this, because I think this was just an amazing release. So there's my review of 1989's Intruder by Scott Spiegel. And of course, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and of course, hit that bell notification. Guys, if you are interested in picking this up for yourself, I'll go ahead and link down below the link to pick up the limited collector's edition. I believe Umbrella also has, if you just want to get the slipcover, that's an option too. I'll go ahead and link that down below for you as well. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's all I have for you today. Of course, you all take care.